Hi, my name's Craig Vaughan from Professional Home Loans. Welcome to a presentation on obtaining a home loan without paying lender's mortgage insurance when you are a medical practitioner. What we're going to cover in this video is firstly, very briefly, what is lender's mortgage insurance. We're then going to look at how doctors, optometrists, dentists and other medical practitioners can have that lender's mortgage insurance, or LMI for short, waived. Look at a couple of case studies and examples about how you can apply this no LMI policy, and then the next steps to your next purchase or refinance within Australia. Firstly, very briefly, what is lender's mortgage insurance? I note that on the main page of the website, the home page of the website, there is a full video there explaining in detail what lender's mortgage insurance is. But very briefly for this video presentation, it is lender's mortgage insurance protects the lender against borrower default. So it protects the lender, not you as a borrower. You generally need to pay lender's mortgage insurance when the LVR is greater than 80%. That is, if you don't have a 20% deposit. The main insurer in Australia is Genworth, genworth.com.au, and you can read more about it there. How much does it cost? It's a percentage-based system. The higher the LVR, down here on the left, the more expensive it is. So for example, if the loan amount was say 500,000 and you had a 10% deposit, the insurance would be 1.97% of the purchase of the loan amount, and that's illustrated here. Loan amount's 450. 1.97% of 450,000 gives you an LMI premium of 8,865. It's important to note LMI is very much does vary from bank to bank. How can you waive this LMI? Look, LMI is all about protecting the bank against borrower default. So if the risk of borrower default is mitigated, some banks have decided to actually waive the insurance, providing certain very tight metrics are met. So they've gone through their loan book, they've worked out, for example, that medical practitioners, dentists, doctors, and so on have very, very low, if any, history of default, and as such, the requirement for LMI should not be required for those applicants. To qualify for no LMI as a medical practitioner, you need to firstly be within an eligible occupation, of which there are many. You need to have appropriate memberships, you need to have sufficient income, and you need to have clean credit history. As far as occupation goes, look, the list is very, very long. Look, if you're in any sort of doctor, surgeon, anything like that, earning 150 grand or more, you're likely to be in there. If you're earning less than 150, check out the list on the website, and also get in touch with us. Most people are probably covered by this policy. That any sort of that are working in a hospital, for example. Obviously, apart from one notable exception would be nurses, but certainly doctors, surgeons, and so on. Full list is on the website, and get in touch with us for the full list. Membership, you need to have a membership of a relevant body. This is really the bank making sure that you are who you say you are, and so you need to have membership in accordance with your occupation group. Again, there is so many to list, so I've just listed a couple there for doctors, dentists, vets, and optometrists, but there really is as there is a long list of occupations, there is also a long list of the eligible memberships out there. Income, look, unlike professionals, accountants, lawyers, and so on, there is actually no income threshold. So as long as you can afford the repayments and so on, you don't need to be earning that magic $150,000 income. It's very much enough just to be a doctor in an eligible occupation with the membership as required. You need to have clean credit, so no bankruptcies, defaults whatsoever. A small telephone default of $200 is likely to prevent you from obtaining a full waiver of LMI. So any sort of credit impairment whatsoever will be an issue when it comes to the bank deciding whether to waive your mortgage insurance. If you don't qualify for some reason, and look, it's very rare that doctors and other medical practitioners wouldn't, but if you don't qualify for some reason, we do have options where you can get away with 85% no LMI. We can do discounts on the insurance as well, and there's also obviously the guarantor option. Just a quick example, I've just used an example of an accountant. we can use this policy. The key part of this page really, or this video slide, is about we can use it for anything. We can use the policy to refinance an existing policy, finance a existing property, use the equity to purchase an investment property. In this scenario here, the client refinanced her owner-occupied home, used the equity from that property to buy 2 investment properties at 90% LVR. And in total, if she had paid LMI on all those properties, it would have cost her close to $48,757. So there's massive savings to be had. We can use it to capitalise, to pay out debts, so we can refinance to 90%, pay out debts, buy investment properties, buy a home to live in, buy in a company name. It's very flexible in that regard. The next steps are very much about getting pre-approval. When you're waiving LMI, the banks require a little bit longer to approve that, an extra day or two. It does need to be signed off on by generally the state manager or certainly very senior credit officers. You know, the banks, it's not something they take lightly. They're taking a lot of risk in their eyes, and they do take a little bit longer to approve those. So certainly your next step would be to get pre-approved. Once you're pre-approved, sign a contract, and of course hopefully get the keys to your new home or new investment property or what have you. Your next step really depends on where you're up to in the cycle. If you're just researching now, and longer than 6 months away from buying, look, download our free report. Heaps more information in there on waiving LMI, as well as some more case studies and examples. If you're looking to buy within the next 3 to 6 months, jump online now, book a free strategy session. You'll see the website link there, just up the top of the website. If you have actually made an offer, or have already made an offer, and even if you've already been approved finance, get in touch with us ASAP. Give us a call or book in a strategy session, noting that your matter is urgent. Look, that completes my presentation. Any questions, please get in touch with me directly. My name's Craig Vaughan, Professional Home Loans, and look forward to helping you through your next purchase or refinance or what have you. Bye for now.